Ma'ayon hapon, or good afternoon. It's Friday, July 5th, 2013, Cagayan de Oro on the island of Mindanao in the country of the Philippines. Thank you so very much for your continued support and prayers that makes this effort possible for us to be here. I greatly appreciate the sacrifices that you are making in order that we could serve in some small way here in the Philippines. Just wanted to bring you up to date on what's taken place since the last time I've spoken to you, specifically on our conference. Our conference, I think, went very well. Thursday and Friday, we had the 10 Bible Expository Seminary students with us. On Saturday, we had an additional 10 pastors, for a total of 20 pastors. Each pastor left with a stack of books, booklets, pamphlets, and printouts. Thanks to Chad Beck of Pleasant Hill Baptist Church, and Dr. Andy Wisner of New Life Baptist Church, as well as Jim Ella. Thank you so much for the materials that you provided. They are truly invaluable. Such materials don't even exist here, and if they did exist, no one could afford them. So this is really a blessing that you're investing in these men's life and these men's ministry. I can't say thank you enough to Chad and Andy for their willingness to sacrifice time away from family, time away from church, their efforts in preparing, and as well as the financial resources it took for them to get there. Thank you so much, brothers, for your willingness to come and help. It was really amazing during the conference. I don't think Andy and Chad even had a moment to eat in peace because the pastors were so excited to talk with them and ask them questions on so many, a variety of topics. So while they were here, not only did they do the conference, but they preached and taught and through various Bible studies and churches and fellowships while they were here. I'm thankful the Lord has brought you safely home to your churches. I'm thankful that you're back with your families, but on a selfish note, I just tell you, brothers, I miss your fellowship, and thank you so much. I do have an announcement to make, something we need to clear up. Pastor Val Albanosa, who is the director of Christ Disciple Missions of the Philippines, and he's also the pastor of Christ Bible Church here in Cagayan de Oro. Neither myself personally, Revival Arun Ministries, or the Bible Expository Seminary has any further working relationship, formally or informally, with Pastor Val or the ministries that he directs. So we are no longer in any way affiliated. He is no longer operating as a coordinator for BES, and in fact, he is no longer a student of BES. This is due to a break of fellowship over several issues. This is a public forum, so I won't address those issues here. If you are one of our supporters and you'd like to have details on that, I'd be glad to give you an email or Skype with you on that. Just let me know. But for this point in time, just to let you know that the seminary, myself, and this ministry is in no way associated or affiliated in any way with Pastor Val or the ministries that he has. As a result of that break of fellowship between us, it is possible, and more likely to say probable, we're going to lose some of the seminary students. Many of the students have close ties and affiliations and associations with Pastor Val. So because of the separation, it's very likely we will lose some of those pastors. To date, I have commitments from 4 of the men here in Cagayan de Oro that are going to continue studies with us. We are waiting for a formal answer from the other pastors, and so until we hear directly from them, we're not going to make any assumptions. In the event, the likely event that there are some more resignations, we'll simply attempt to fill those with other students who are interested. In fact, at the conference, I had 3 other men approach me desiring to join the seminary. So as the Lord wills, we're simply going to move forward here. Also, as a result of this break, Pastor Ben Gabitano has left Christ Bible Church, and he's gone out on his own, and he has started a new church plant, taking some of the believers who were converted under his ministry and whom he ministered to at Christ Bible Church with him. In fact, we met this past Sunday in his home. We had 16 people in attendance, which is fantastic for a first time for a church to meet, and the homes here are a little bit small. Fortunately, Pastor Ben's home is larger than mine, but as you can imagine, 16 people, it was quite full. So we are praying that the support level will go up to that second tier. You know, our first tier level was our survival, and the second tier level was to be able to have a place of ministry. So we're praying that the Lord would provide that for us, for the church, for the seminary and for the other ministries that we hope to be involved in. On Thursday, which was yesterday, I met with 4 of the pastors in my home. It was a joy to have them come over for fellowship and discipleship. During that time, I asked them, brothers, what do you want to talk about? What would you like to discuss while I'm here? There was some questions on the total depravity of man and also some questions on the limited atonement. So as a result of those curiosities and questions, we decided that beginning next Thursday, as often as we can, as the Lord will allow, to meet on a weekly basis. And I'll begin next Thursday, and I'm going to go through the tulip with them. I'm going to give an introduction and historical background of the tulip. So ask your prayers for that discipleship and fellowship with those brothers, and perhaps we can extend that to others as well. Again, just thank you so much. We did have some good news from one of the churches that has agreed now to give us monthly support. So we're hoping beginning in the month of July, perhaps within the next week or so, we will have that monthly support for them. That is much needed. That'll bring us very close to the first tier that we need. As you know, we've just kind of came over here on faith, and the Lord has provided, and we are trusting that the Lord will continue in His providence to provide for His people. Keep us in your prayers. Keep my son in your prayers as he's making adjustments here. Keep me in your prayers as well, to be patient and to be flexible and to be focused. We are praying for you. Thank you so much again for all that you've done. God bless.